Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Last time on our adventure, I'm trying this again. The group sailed to the high seas, but Xenon was given a rather foreboding prophecy. What could it really mean? Let's find out.
So her eyes roll back into the back of her head as they just go look sort of white. And she's like, the day the sun turns to black is the day you leave your land behind. A god sent you on a mission unannounced to your mortal eyes. Chase the fallen dragon in the upside down mirror blue sky. It in its land you will find the tools she left behind. As the dark clouds shade the silver light, you will fall from great heights. Evil demons whisper in the night. You surely you will surely die, but un but un un
Deep
but
breath, Tolf.
yeah, but unannounced to you, you must stand. I mean, no, let me rephrase that. But united, you must stand. You are not the only star she sent from the sky. Stand alone, you will fall to the darkness one by one, like the Great One did. But together, you all are the chosen ones. Together, you must chase the dragon and sacrifice your blood, bestow his heart into the light in the darkness, and leave all your fears behind. You will she will try to protect you the best she can in her love's fallen land. And as she finishes, she sort of, the crystal ball just goes clear again. She sort of goes limps, and she sort of just shakes out of it. And she looks at you and like, it just gives that vague expression because she doesn't seem to know what she has said.
Xenon is going to pull out the pamphlet that he got. And he recognizes that the pamphlet seems very similar in its verbiage to freeing people from the dragon and bring the dragon into the light. Yeah, it's like, so the day the sun turns to black. Oh, can I reread this? I want to do it like deep voice.
Yeah, go ahead. I put it in the chat so everyone can read it.
All right.
The day the sun turns to black is the day you leave your land behind. A god sent you on the mission unannounced to your mortal eyes. Chase the fallen dragon in the upside-down mirror blue sky. In its land you will find the tools she left behind as the dark clouds shade the silver light. You will fall from great heights. Evil demons whisper in the night. You will surely die. But united you must stand. You are not the only stars she sent from the sky. Stand alone and you will fall to the darkened one by.
It didn't finish
cut
copying.
Off. Yeah.
The darkened one by.
Give me a second. Let me find it.
By one like the Great One did, but together you all are the chosen ones together. You must chase the dragon and sacrifice your blood, bestow his heart into the light, in the darkness, and leave all your fears behind. She will try to protect you the best she can in her lover's fallen land.
That sounds so much better coming out of with your voice.
Probably because it's like that deeper, more silky sounding one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it, but that's my reading voice, I suppose. I'm just reading a children's book, and I start reading it like,
Jill jumped over the moon. The moon was happy to see her. They greeted each other friendly like.
And all I could think of you as a panda now.
A panda? Why a panda?
Pandaria. Sorry.
I get it, I guess. Some people say I sound like Winston from Overwatch.
I haven't listened to that one much, so.
All right. So that one's going to be in our future notes, right? So you can just copy paste that
Yep.
later. Okay.
Yep.
It's my favorite Oingo Boingo song.
But yeah, based off of what was being said and what the kobold from previous said, Xenon will look at her and go, "Do you happen to know about a kobold who is proselyting for his religion?
I thought kobolds only stand around dragons.
Apparently, he does not like dragons and is glad to be free of them."
No, I have not heard this dragon, nor do of this kobold, nor do I see him in your future.
Okay then, well, if this is supposedly a future sight of yours, who's with me? You said if I stand alone I will surely die, but who am I supposed to be traveling with then?
It is foretold that it's the ones you already brought with you.
He didn't bring anyone with him, but he did meet someone, and that someone was kind of all there and existing around him and is now forcibly making Xenon his friend, and he's like, oh. Okay, fine. Well, I'll see where this goes, but is it okay if I take this with a grain of salt right now? Because obviously you just came up and like, I want you to I want to read your fortune, and it's a lot to process.
You may take it with a grain of salt as much as you take your own life with a grain of salt.
The reason why he takes it like this is one of his flaws is that he's a skeptic. He doesn't really believe in rituals, religion, superstitions, spirits, etc.
Oh, your skepticism is going to be put to the test.
Oh, yes, it will. I mean, I'm one for results, so if the results... Why am I talking like him? I'm one for... No. He's one for results, so if results do show that what she said was true, he will believe it more likely. He's not going to be like, yeah, no, that never happens. Nope, I'm not believing it. He's going to go, okay, so something did happen. What if I read more into this?
Do you go find the ones that are supposed to be the chosen ones telling them, or do you keep this all to yourself?
Yes, could I get it all in writing?
Get what in writing?
What she said. She
No,
probably
no, no.
can't.
She says what in writing?
Wait, how did you not know about it if you mentioned the dragon as well? You remember talking about the dragon?
I only see snippets. What is said through me is between you and the other ones.
All right. Did you want me to bring the other people that might be a part of this supposed prophecy, or I don't know what you wanted me to do. Did you have clients that you needed? I could go get a couple of them.
A business card, like a Yelp.
A business card would help.
I only come when I am needed. If you wish to find other people for me to foretell their fortune, feel free. But I doubt they will get as much of a fortune as you. You have been touched.
Thanks.
By an angel.
I do also love just that Xenon was like approached by an individual like, I will predict the future, and like was told all these things like, interesting, and who are these people I need to beat? It's like, oh, maybe Gideon, and he's like, oh, okay. Like he was told, he was like, he reacted the same way a like high schooler would react when they're told they have the weird kid to make a presentation with.
And that weird kid was usually me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just like, Gideon, aw.
So is Owen awake right now?
Yeah, he's probably just in his room. Chillax, brah.
All right, so because people would probably be in his room, Xenon would keep it to himself right now, and he would just kind of stand up deck and just watch over the night. I feel like if they needed a volunteer, he would volunteer for the night shift, or like to keep watch overnight.
They already have someone in the crow's nest.
I know, but he's there as backup, I suppose.
There seems to be a Kenku up in the crow's nest.
Kenku would smooch.
It's a little high. It's a little high up there to pat the Kenku.
I will I will extend Leggy up to the top and pat. You do not understand my desire to pat the Kenku.
It's calling to you.
For those who don't know, a Kenku is pretty much a hominid crow. So it's a crow humanoid. Very tiny, very cute. And by very tiny, I mean like half the height of a normal human.
Yeah, so halfling size.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens tonight. And he decides to mull over all the information he was told and just tries to like put things together. It was a weird coincidence that the kobold gave him a thing about religion, and that the soothsayer, seeming to not know anything about this kobold, also gave him some information on it. And then he's still wondering about it. The sister ship was the two-headed griffin, right?
Yes.
The one that you crossed off.
Yes.
Yeah, the sister ship and how it like vanished, and he's wondering if that's going to happen to this one still. He's investigating, and he did investigation, and now he's trying to mull over the information that he has, and that's what he does throughout the night.
He is connecting the dots as much as he thinks he can.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing happens through the night, and morning comes forth. So you guys wake up in the morning, and everything seems to be perfectly fine. The day is just like the day before. It's a little warmer. It's a little moister because you're out at sea. Breakfast is ready for you. But upon late morning, the Kenku up in the mast announces, "Danger ahead! Danger ahead!" And the captain up at the steering wheel pulls out her long telescope. The captain seems to have a conversation with her first mate, and then she announces, she's like, it is our duty to check out this problem. So please, everyone, just keep calm and let us check up on things, and we will continue sailing forth once we have checked out the situation.
Do you mind if I ask what the situation is?
The situation is we seem to have a damaged ship crashed on some rocks before us. We need to double check to see if there's any survivors and if there's anyone in need of assistance.
Two-headed griffin.
You don't know. You pull next to the ship that seems to be crashed upon some rocks. It is just a bow. There, and
about what?
It's all about Mary. So you see two people standing here. They come out of the
wreckage.
The wreckage, and they seem to be dressed prim and properly.
For a ship that just crashed, they look pretty good.
It doesn't look like it's just crashed. It seemed to have been there for a couple days. So you have this fair lady, and you have this fine gentleman.
And this is their actual heights.
Yes.
We stand the short king. Don't mock him.
I mean, he'd probably be a baron at best. That's not something a king would wear.
Oh, well, they're noble people.
Ah, noble and well-to-do. How do you do, sir?
The captain's like, "Do you need help over there?" And the lady pipes up, "Oh, dear goodness, yes. We've been trapped here for days, just feasting on what morsels we have left and what little water rations we have. It is me and my husband. We're going on a honeymoon, and we got lost in a storm and crashed here. I knew Father was right. I should have married a better driver."
As a player, my mind is going to some certain concepts and thoughts.
So yes, where are you guys positioned right now?
I'd imagine Xenon would be to the ballista exactly to the right of where he is now.
Okay, Xenon is over here.
I thought you meant you were like manning the ballista. You were just like aiming
Just
this
like-
weapon at
I'm aiming it at
two
these
civilians.
just two civilians. I'm aiming it at them. Hi, we're here to help. Thunk.
Owen.
I guess Owen would kind of just be on the side of the ship as well, not at a ballista. But he's definitely kind of reading the situation.
You're not Owen.
Oh,
What? How did you think you were Owen?
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Oh god.
Even you forgot your name.
I do. It's such a forgettable name. I'm so sorry. I have another character that's like named similar, and I'm like, I wasn't even thinking. So sorry.
So Gideon, you're over here.
Yes.
Owen, where are you?
He would be at the mast area.
This mass?
He would be down in the middle one.
Okay, you're at this mass.
You started out a little ASMR there.
I sat up and my mic was right here.
Oh. Anyway, moving on.
She is complaining. He is standing by, not saying much. As the captain seems to start coordinating with people, try to get some way over there to lower the boat, to get people over there to pick them up. And when they get over there with one of the rowboats, she insists that they load what luggage they have salvaged. She's like, I am not leaving my good dresses behind. And you guys are hearing this, everything.
They are very loud.
They weren't good dresses once they were on her.
Oh, snap.
Oh. As this is going on,
I don't like that I can read what those things are labeled as.
yeah, well, too bad.
I'll just
Wanna give me a
pretend it's a surprise.
Want to give me want to be a perception roll?
Sure, I can do a perception roll.
I don't trust them, Sam. I am.
So if the height difference is real, like we joked about it, is he 4 foot tall or is she 8 feet tall? Because both are equally funny and valid, and I like them.
All right, there we go. I got a 19 perception.
19 perception. You will notice as everyone is distracted, there seems to be an extra crewman now that you don't remember seeing. That one pops up.
And I don't recognize this one at all.
No, you don't. It looks unfamiliar. I will zoom in. It seems to be dressed in roguelike clothing, but also piratey. They're walking up with 2 axes, like trying to sneak up on you.
Xenon is suddenly going to blurt out, "It's an ambush!" And then he is actually going to start running toward this person with the axes out.
Okay, and now I am going to get initiative.
From just me or from everyone?
From everyone.
All right.
Let's see. Xenon, we have Owen, and we have Gideon, and then we have enemy number 1. Xenon, what do you get?
14.
Owen,
17.
Gideon.
Nat 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gideon. You were really surprised by Xenon's yelling right in your ear.
Yeah, no, a gentleman next to me just yelled. I'm like, what?
I'm awake!
It's the old man startle. Now, Xenon, I will let you have advantage on what you are going to do, because since you were the first to see and everyone else is sort of surprised.
Well, Xenon still has his knuckle duster on because it's a concealed weapon, meaning that he can always have it on. So he'll use his knuckle duster, and this counts as okay. He does an unarmed strike with his knuckle duster.
Yep.
And just so I can try it out a little bit, he's going to use a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that means that I can do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action versus just 1 as a bonus action. So I roll 3 times to hit. So here we go. That one probably misses. I only got a 9.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Okay.
And then the third one is an 18. 19.
That one hits.
All right. So how are we doing the crit rolls?
So for that one, roll your damage.
And then just add the base damage from before? Or just
No,
add...
just
Okay.
double that. And since
Okay.
the other one was not a crit, just roll another damage for that.
Okay, so we got... first one was 8 damage, bludgeoning, if that matters.
So that's 16. Okay.
The second one is 4 damage.
So a total of 20.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
because of his feet, mobile, if he does a melee attack against an enemy, it doesn't impose opportunity attack for him to move back. So he's going to move 5 feet back. And that's his turn.
Okay. Owen, you get to go.
He is going to firebolt this one. 19.
That hits.
A 4 fire.
Okay. That firing is sort of doesn't do much to him. It seems to singe their face a little bit, but that's about it. As you all hear chains rattling and coming up the side of the ship, you have another enemy that pops over the railing. Boom! He is big, burly, bald-headed, bearded, and is carrying chains. Owen went. Now we're going back to Xenon for your normal turn.
All right. Xenon is going to walk in again, and he's going to do a strike and an unarmed strike. They both do the same damage anyway, because Knuckle Duster does the same as martial arts die. So, unarmed strike. First one, a 14.
That hits.
Okay. Second one, that one misses because I got an 8. He does 4 damage. He then backs up again.
Do you make sure you use your proper backing up signals? Beep, beep, beep.
That would be the dumbest thing to do in combat, my gosh. Just like you punch someone and then you're like beep, 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 beep.
Must use your proper turn signals when you're turning during combat too.
Well, maybe that's how he's able to avoid it. He's very mobile and he confuses people when he backs up.
Now it is Mr. Big and Burly. He is going to go for the closest one that seems to be surprised. He is going for Gideon, since Gideon is looking so surprised.
Oh no.
He is taking a swing at Gideon with the chains. Oh, Gideon. I'm sure a 7 does not hit you.
No.
You do notice as he swings the chains at you that the chain seems to have a hook at one end and a big spiked ball at the other.
Oh,
Just
no.
so you know what's going to hit you. And then the green axe lady is going to try to hit Xenon. She moves forward and rolls. Somehow, when you had hit her, you have hit one of her points in her body, causing her legs to go numb, and she falls flat on her face on deck, making herself look like a fool.
She rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, she nat won that.
All right.
Would you like to take an attack of opportunity on that nat 1?
You know what? Let's do that. As she's falling, he'll knuckle duster right into her chin. Oh yeah, with a 21.
Woo!
He cut you off.
Woo!
Oh, and there we go. I finally got max roll on the dice. I was rolling 1s the entire time. Now I got a 7 bludgeoning damage as he knocks her in the chin. Ow. I punched my chin and I bit my tongue. I don't know.
No causing your own damage.
I don't know why I'm doing all these different mannerisms when I'm talking. Like when I started the stream, I'm like, "Good morning, afternoon, everyone," and I whack my microphone as if people can see me waving my hand. It's just...
We're not streaming you, even though that would be cool to have each of us streaming, but that would
it
take
could
up
be.
the bandwidth way too much.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
So, anywho, now we are to Owen. No, wait, Gideon. It is Gideon's.
Okay. Everyone's just forgetting Gideon's name now.
Well, you're forgetting it too.
He has amnesia. He's old.
You can't be indignant about it if you're also causing problems with it.
Good point. So, Gideon will take out his rapier and point it at the gentleman in front of him, as it begins to glow with a dark magical energy as he casts Hex on the gentleman.
Uh-oh.
He now gets a disadvantage on, I will say, dexterity checks for now, since he's pretty mobile, like getting on. And he takes extra damage when I attack him, which I will also do.
Oh, is Hex a bonus action?
Hex is a bonus action spell.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a 12 to hit.
So does that? No, you wouldn't get advantage on your rolls, would you?
No.
No, you don't. You don't hit him.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is it's either now or never. I'm gonna action surge, since it looks like my friend over there has very easily taken care of the woman lying on the ground.
Oh yeah, she dead.
No,
Or
she not. She not dead.
incapacitated.
She's bloodied.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, we'll take care of that in a second. Let Gideon finish.
Yeah. Action.
That.
Yeah, just take an additional action and a possible bonus action. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So yes, he's going to attack again. That's a 6 plus 5.
Nope.
11. So
Nope.
as his how far away is the other ship?
Long enough away to need a rowboat.
Okay. So you'd say like 100 feet or so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Gideon will use his bonus action as the dark magic that kind of like encompassed his blade begins to encompass him as he misty steps towards the other end of the ship, basically to a position that he can see. Actually, no. Up on the mast, not the crow's nest, but one of the masts.
This mass or this mass?
The back one, so he can see both the chain gentleman. No, the one closest to the party, so he can see both the chain gentleman, the axe woman, and the two individuals on the boat.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, you are going to see, let's see, another one coming up the side of the ship over here. They seem to be not fully up on the ship yet.
As a free action, he will shout and explain that there are more coming.
Yep, as is normal. Yeah. Owen.
Let's see. He will cast Scorching Ray on the big guy.
Ooh.
So
Burn the boat.
Yay.
3 ranged attack. A 17.
That hits.
A 19.
That hits.
And an 18.
That hits.
Okay.
Don't burn the boat over. Don't burn the boat over. Boat.
25 fire damage.
Ooh, that is needed. Okay. His beard is singed. His head looks scorched. He looks pissed.
And then he would try to move away. He would like backpedal, I guess, a little behind Xenon.
Okay, Xenon,
Mm-hmm.
you still have the woman on the ground.
All right. Doesn't look like she's trying to get back up.
She seems to be. I'll give her that. Oh, no, that's what I was going to test. Before that happens, roll me a d20.
Any sort of save, or is this just a
No,
d20?
just a straight d20.
Not 20.
You knocked her out.
Okay, well, she's out cold.
She is out cold for at least 7 rounds.
So you're saying, what, am I supposed to kill her? Can't that just be her incapacitated?
Oh, yeah, she's incapacitated. I will mark her as incapacitated.
Like, I guess he's not really holding back, but he doesn't want to kill them, but if he has to, he will.
That is too thick.
That's how you incapacitate someone. You just, like, grab red paint and just splash it on the front of their face. You're incapacitated now.
There we go. Okay,
Z.
now she's incapacitated.
It's a Z!
Oh, now you're playing Zorro.
Playing that nondescript character, yes.
Yes, the nondescript character with a mask. So this one has now popped on deck.
All right. So, I'm assuming it's my turn, right, then?
Yep, it's your
Okay.
turn.
So he sees that there's the man, and then there's the woman, right?
Yep, there's the blue woman now, dressed in blue gear, and the man with chains.
And he's still up.
He's still up. He's just a little scorched.
All right. Xenon is going to walk over to him. How far away is he?
You're looking at probably 75 feet.
75 feet? Okay.
Maybe not even that. Maybe 40 feet.
All right, cool. He'll have 10 feet left over. So he'll walk over to him, and he will attack.
Bam!
Doing an unarmed strike and a strike with an unarmed strike bonus action. So that is a 23. I hope that hits.
Yeah,
Okay, 23 hits and a 17.
that hits.
All right. And by the way, when he was doing this, he kind of starts going to this guy because he notices Owen's backing up behind him. So he's like, well, I have to protect this person now. So the first one dealt 4 damage. Second one dealt 7 damage. Sorry, 6 damage.
Okay.
So 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, easy math. Thank you. Okay, you go pow. You hit him so hard, you put out the fire. Okay. Oh, do you step back at all?
Yeah, he steps back by
Okay.
10 feet.
Boop.
I'm a zoomy boy.
Must have part canine in you.
Woof.
Yeah, they get the zoomies. Yep. Let's see. The axeman, the chain guy is going to go for Xenon. He whips a chain at you, and it smashes the ball right in front of you into the deck. So he misses.
So it looked like he was aiming at me and not the deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't want them to be like, we're gonna break the ship apart from every corner. Ha.
Yeah, board by board.
Just the idea of him like throwing it down, being like, "Ah, but you didn't see I planted a bomb."
Oh gosh. Okay. And then let's see. An axe is being thrown at Owen. Not at Owen, at Gideon. Gideon, it hits the crow's nest and it hits the mast in front of you and gets stuck in it.
Stop that.
As doesn't even come close. My villains don't do much damage.
I think it might just be that we're lucking out.
Yeah. And then it is Gideon's turn. Go, Gideon.
You said Gideon, right? I want to make sure I'm
Yes,
not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because apparently I'm having the Gideon's name is like a mimetic hazard. He is going to throw a firebolt at the chain individual. That's a 16 plus 6. That's a 22.
That hits.
All right, so that's 1d10 of damage, but he is also still hexed. So that's an extra d6 of necrotic damage. 6 fire damage and 2 necrotic damage.
Some of the other crew members have finally been able to get off the rowboat and are joining in on the fight as 2 other axe throwers show up.
They're spawning like bunnies.
Yeah. They popped up on the deck and they are being taken care of by the crew. The one that has been incapacitated is now being shackled up. I will let they are starting to be overwhelmed very easily.
As in the enemies?
Yes, the enemies are being
Okay.
overwhelmed very easily. And it doesn't take no time at all before they are incapacitated. You hear the woman arguing with the man on the other place saying, "Your stupid plans never work. Why do I even trust you to make the plans?" As they seem to be in on this and they seem to be just over there. The captain is willing to not to
Cast
kill
them overboard? Oh, okay.
these people. So she casts them overboard, and you guys proceed to sail upon your way.
Well, that was lively entertainment, I suppose.
Gideon slowly gets down from the mast that he kind of teleported onto and kind of struggles a bit with that. That was interesting, yeah.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it
Nope.
seemed you guys left out unscathed.
Nice.
That was nice.
I'm
That was nice.
well, again, lively entertainment. I suppose it's better than nothing happening. But at the same time, it probably would have been better if nothing happened. I'm assuming that the captain's back on ship, yeah?
Yes.
He'll probably want to ask her, is everyone all right? What was that all about? Was that the... And then he kind of shuts his mouth because he's like, I don't want to say the name if it's a taboo for these people.
No, there's been reports of bandits in the area stealing ships and baiting them to get to steal other things. It is bad pirate etiquette that they're betraying in.
I guess I'm not very used to this pirate etiquette stuff, but if you need help...
When you don't travel the high seas that often, it doesn't really matter.
Fair point. Well, thank you for making sure we were safe when you could. Obviously, if you do need a helping hand in fight, I'm able to, help out. And he like begrudgingly points at Gideon, and Owen is like, and these two happen to also be good at it as well. I can vouch for them.
You seem to be a very good crew together. You are well-rounded and able to take care of yourselves, it seems. Thank you for the work that you put in. I will invite you to my cabin tonight for a meal with the captain.
And to be continued.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.